Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? It's been a while. For those of you watching later on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. But now we're finally live. It's been a while since I've been live streaming. It's been a hectic month for me. And yeah, hello guys, hello Gaiwanta, hello Psycho, hello PK Prod, hello Andrew. So today I will be, oh wow, Azul and Chip, thank you so much for the hosts. Today I will be playing Alolan Ninetales, and I will also be playing with the BKT-X Magnezone that has gotten a bit of hype. Hello Sensen. Today's stream will be in English. Hopefully I have time tomorrow to stream in Spanish as well, probably during the morning, not sure yet. But yeah, next stream will be in Spanish, right? But today I will be doing in English. So yeah, welcome guys. I'm really glad to be back. Finally feeling a lot better. A lot more energy. Now as you can see, there's a new room back here. And I still don't have place. I still don't have internet and my place. So I'm gonna have to, well, I'm moving houses on Friday anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'll just have to get a different internet provider for sure. At that new place. And yeah, so Alolan Ninetales-GX, credit to Azul for this list. There's only one card difference, so let's go over the list and then we'll play a couple of matches on the ladder, and then we'll switch to Pikachu-EX Magnezone. It won't be a long stream because I don't have that much time today. However, we will the videos will be up on YouTube as well if you want to watch it then. So yeah, Alolan Ninetales-GX, really strong card, of course, 210 HP, really good. Metal weakness, pretty much, well, it is relevant. Metagross and metal type decks are gaining popularity simply because of Gardevoir GX, so that in turn really hurts Alolan Ninetales. However, Metagross hasn't really been posting that many results. We have Ice Blade to deal 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon, and then you have Blizzard Edge to deal 160 damage by discarding 2 energy from this Pokemon. And you also get Ice Path GX to transfer all damage counters from Ninetales onto the defending Pokemon. Now the interesting part about Azul is that he's using this whole devolution aspect of the deck by playing 3 Tapu Koko promo and an Espeon-EX. So use Ninetales and Tapu Koko to spread damage around, set up KOs, and then you use Espeon-EX to evolve your opponent's Pokemon, and you're good to go. You're also helped by Beacon from Vulpix, which is a really good attack, and it's free. We have the 2-2 Octillery line for reliability, and we have the 2 Tapu Lele-s as well for our setup. Excuse me. Still a bit sick. So then as far as our energy go, we have 4 double colorless and 8 water, which is pretty standard. And then we have, for supporter cards, we have 4 Sycamore, 4 N, 3 Guzma, 2 Brigette. This is where there's the 1 card difference. Azul had Giratina promo over this second Brigette. Now I'm actually not too sure that Giratina promo is worth it unless you know your metagame is like really full of Greninja. So yeah, I chose to go with the consistency. There's also the fact that I don't have the Giratina promo in this account, but I think I would still choose not to run it. And yeah, okay. Hello Yellow Swallow. It's on the stream here, and apparently he's playing Azul's list right now as well. Hello GD, VNTX, thank you for being here. And Kitty the Pizza, hello. Victini GX, checkmate. Okay, so those are our supporters. We also have the one Acerola, which we will have to play really smartly and make the best use out of it. We have the one Alolan Ninetales non-GX as well, which I did not talk about, with the Luminous Barrier ability. I have no idea why they didn't choose to use the ability as Aurora Veil, which is like one of the signature moves of Alolan Ninetales, but hey, I'm not the one designing the cards, right? And And yeah, we get GX and EX protection, which is really nice. I can really slow some decks down. Now, we have 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Choice Band, 4 Aqua Patch. Everything is for consistency purposes. We have 1 Rescue Stretcher, 1 Field Blower because we don't need our abilities that badly. And then we have 2 Float Stone to make sure that Octillery doesn't stay stuck in the active spot. So that's the list. Now let's jump into a ladder and we'll see how this goes. Now, hello Velarde1. PK Prod, yeah, I always give deck lists out. There's no reason to be all secretive about deck lists, especially with like still a month to go, or not a month, like 3 weeks to go for the standard regional. There's no reason to be secretive. And DKFTO, it's a new house. It's not exactly, it's my mom's house. It's my mom's house, however, it's because I don't have internet on my place, but I'm also moving on Friday anyways, so I might be out of internet for a little while longer, but I'll make sure to get to places where there's internet so I can actually record. And wow, Ninja Boy and Lightning Energy, so interesting. Okay. Kitty the Pizza. Why Evosoda and Greninja? Well, so you can search out for your Frogadiers and stuff. We lost the ability to use Dive Ball and Level Ball and Repeat Ball, so Evosoda is a way that you try to compensate for those cards. Okay, Alolan Rattata and Tapu Koko. What? Let's use Lele here and grab our Brigette. It feels really nice to have to Brigette in the deck because now you never have to worry about it being priced. I know, like, there's many times where I'm like, wow, or at least in the past format, where I was like, if Brigette is priced, I'm probably not going to win this game. And so not having to rely on that is really, really cool. So we'll just pass here. And okay, so this weekend in my local league, a friend of mine beat a Metagross with a Ninetales Koko Espeon deck. Yeah, the combination seems really strong. And he still lost to you in the finals. That's pretty good. What deck were you using, GD? Lucas spoke, hello. Thank you for being here. And hello, Yams42. Thank you so much for being here. I'm really glad to have you guys here and watching. It's really, really cool. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I'm not exactly sure what my opponent is playing. We see a discard of 2 Lightning Energy. We also see an Alolan Rattata on the bench. There's Tapu Koko. Oh, Galissaput Carburetor. Yeah, the semi-final in the League Cup last weekend here in Mexico was also Gardevoir against Alolan Ninetales, but it wasn't using Tapu Koko or Espeon, and I lost against that Alolan Ninetales. But the Galissaput Carburetor beat the Alolan Ninetales. That's what I was getting to. Oh no, please don't hit the elixir. No. Come on. Turn 1 Tapu Koko GX. Oh boy, this is not good. Oh, he played the stadium. He's not going to get a knockout because he played the stadium. That was really silly. That was actually really silly. Why would you play down the stadium if you wanted to knock out the Koko? That was honestly really bad. Okay, we're gonna Ultra Ball. Now we have to deal with that Tapu Koko for sure. We could also go for our non-GX Alolan Ninetales. We'll see. But for now, I think we have to go a lot more on the offensive. Hopefully we find a Choice Band so we can get some damage past the Koko, because we don't run any stadiums and we only run 1 Field Blower, so that stadium is here to stay. I do find a Choice Band, which I'm really happy to get. I can attach the energy here, and let's Flying Flip, right? Yeah. Oh, we don't deal damage to the bench Kokos. That's pretty bad. Okay. Now, Koko has 150. We're dealing 160 minus 30. That's 130. So we need another choice band. However, we don't have any sort of draw. Grayson, I'm just gonna ladder for now. Maybe we'll run into Gardevoir, maybe we won't. But I'd rather just ladder for now. And Cronus, third Koko promo could be a third Lele. Yeah, it could easily be a third Tapu Lele for sure. Enhanced Fang with Poison Fang. I don't know how serious that deck it is by my opponent with the Alolan Raticate. So he must also be using super scoop ups and things like that. Okay, so he's gonna Guzma. Why is he going to Guzma up? The Remoraid, okay. So is he just gonna take a knockout with Enhanced Fang? And yeah, we'll be playing Pikachu-EX after this match. Okay, so now we can Guzma and then deal the 20 damage to the Koko, and that way Alolan Ninetales can finish off the the Tapu Koko GX. Now what I'm going to do is evolve into Alolan Ninetales. I'm gonna attach the water for now, and I'm gonna Flying Flip once again. The 20 damage on the Lele is also pretty good, and we actually have a Guzma in case my opponent wants to run away. So we should be good here. Now, are you guys seeing the stream? Is the stream okay quality for everyone? Are there any glitches or anything? If so, please let me know. Have you played Lapras Wishy-Washy? I actually played a little bit of Lapras earlier on. Or not today, like when the new standard format was announced, but I wasn't a big fan of it. On paper it seems good, but I think Alolan Ninetales is a bit superior. And okay, that's really cool that it's looking good. Thank you guys for letting me know. Okay, with only 40 damage, yeah, I was gonna say, I really thought my opponent is going to actually search for another Tapu Koko GX. He will Wonder Tag, however, for a Guzma, another Guzma. Interesting. So probably wants to get rid of the other Alolan Ninetales. No, he's actually gonna go after my Alolan Ninetales. Oh, there's 5 energy in play. I'm so silly. I completely forgot about Tapu Koko's GX attack. Completely forgot about that. Okay. What I can do is knock out the Raticate with the Alolan Ninetales. Okay, not drawing anything here is really hurting us. But Tapu Koko GX cannot touch our Alolan Ninetales. And then the poison damage is very annoying, however we can retreat. But I should not have attached that water energy. I completely forgot about the GX attack. And no, I'm not playing expanded, I'm playing standard. Do you think Tapu Koko with Raichu GX will be good? Perhaps. Perhaps it will be good. Maybe Raichu GX with Magnezone will be better. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, at this point, I don't think we have a chance anymore. Unless we top deck a Sycamore. I generally don't think we have a chance here. Baby Ninetales on Metagross. I honestly don't like it. Like you have to accept that there are some losses in some decks, and it's not like Metagross beats everything but fire. It has a lot of issues with consistency itself. So I don't think you want to mess with the energy and stuff like that. Man, we're not in a good position here at all. Okay, so we only deal 20 damage because of the stadium. That's really annoying, but the fact that we haven't gotten any other supporter is really, really annoying. I don't think we're winning this match. I really don't think we're not winning this match. Okay. So if he wants to knock out my Koko, yeah, I was gonna say he has to attack with his Koko GX. There we go. There we go. Okay, so maybe we still have a chance here. We definitely needed a Ninetales GX though. Definitely. And my opponent didn't attach an energy either. So maybe he doesn't have one? If he doesn't have one, then maybe I can go on the offensive. See, the thing is, if I had gotten an Ultra Ball or a Ninetales GX or a Stretcher, I could just knock out the Koko next turn. And yeah, it's just dealing only 20 damage. Seems pretty lackluster, so I'm gonna try and pressure just a little bit more. And if he doesn't have energy, that's really good for us. There's a 50 damage, which is also a 3-hit KO, which is pretty bad. Oh well, we knew he had the Lele, right? And there's a third Guzma. A third Guzma going after my Vulpix. Now, I definitely would have waited with that elixir to just power up the Koko. Man, if we had found the Ninetales GX, we would be in such a good position. But it seems like we're always like one card short. And that's, yeah. We know there's a Vulpix in the prize cards. Oh no, actually there isn't. Okay, so there's 2 Aqua Patches left, and there's only 1 DC left though. So perhaps we don't actually have a chance, but I'm gonna try. I'm definitely gonna try. That N has to change the game really badly. And is he going to play the last? Is he really going to play? Okay, finally he goes for the Sky High Claws. So it's gonna come down to, can my opponent draw well off of the N? It's really just gonna come down to that. We're dealing 130 minus 30, that's 100, so we're 10 short. So a single water would actually get us a knockout on the Koko. I'm gonna bench the Koko in order to thin out the deck. And then we're gonna N. And the N... Why? The N doesn't find me a single energy. The N doesn't find me a single energy. There's only 3 left. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I was hoping to get the Remoraid, but our second Remoraid is prized as well. So I guess I have to attack with this Ninetales. And yeah. Okay, the good thing is Ninetales can take 3 more hits from Koko. And he just retreated his Koko. So he cannot attack with that. I can retreat, take a knockout with Lele, and probably end once again. Next card, the energy I needed to get the knockout. Okay. So I'll attach the energy to the Ninetales. I will play down the Lele, and I will definitely end here if I hadn't, but I don't. Okay, so it was either Sycamore or Brigette, so never mind. And I don't want to Sycamore because I lose otherwise. Oh man, I can't count today. And yeah, today will be only in English, and then tomorrow will be in Spanish. Oh gosh, that energy should have gone to the Lele. Oh, it's really bad as well. That just, the Ether Paradise gave the game to my opponent. Like, it generally did. Okay, so he's still going to need 1 more energy, right? In order to win. By using Flying Flip with his Tapu Koko. I'm gonna retreat and take a knockout with Alolan Ninetales, because it can't be touched by anything other than the Koko. And now our prize card has to be really good here, because we're really not going to be able to withstand many more attacks. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 energy. How many energy does my opponent play? He has 5 cards in hand. He only needs 1. He only needs 1 energy. I can't believe he doesn't have it. Okay, Ultra Ball, discarding Ether Paradise and Alolan Raticate, and goes for Alolan Rattata. So he definitely has a Alolan Raticate in his hand. So I'm gonna have to retreat and start attacking with Alolan Ninetales. Oh! We just lost to an Alolan Raticate deck. Incredible. Incredible. Everything went wrong that game. Everything went wrong that game. I miscalculated the energy. I never contemplated the Alolan Rattata possibility for sure. That was awful. That was an awful display of Pokemon by me, and also like just we were always a few cards short of getting knockouts, or oh well. Now our next hand is actually pretty atrocious, and we're up against Gardevoir, which can easily punish DC on my Vulpix. Okay. We get a Mulligan card, which is another Vulpix. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And we're up against the Sylveon version of Gardevoir. So at least we get to attach the TCG to the benched Vulpix, right? Now, in this matchup, this is where the Koko version of the deck really shines. The big Koko count rather. Woof. I nearly fell. Because that way we get to spread around damage. Hopefully with a choice band, and then we get to devolve a ton of stuff. So yeah. Oops, I just realized the broadcast language is in Spanish, and the name of the stream is Expanded Testing. Standard format testing. There we go. Okay, so Ultra Ball, Fairy and Rare Candy for Lele. Lele for Brigette. He obviously has a. Wow, an N. Why not go for Brigette? Is this a case where my opponent is not using 2 Brigette and his Brigette is priced? Could be. That's definitely a possibility. Okay, I said I wanted Koko, I got Koko. I'm gonna lose an Aqua Patch and a TCG. Someday you'll activate the song request. Yes, I know that there's a new extension, right? Which can do the song request things. So I'm gonna activate that. It's just I haven't been, like, I've been doing everything except Twitch things. So I'll make sure to get on it, okay? And if I'm good at Sycamore, might as well use up the Ultra Ball to find a Remoraid. We do see the Espeon is there. We have the non-GX Alolan Ninetales. And yeah, I will be activating the song requesting for sure. Just in the future, okay? I get another Koko. I get another Vulpix, and I also have a chance to use an Aqua Patch here, which is pretty cool. I'll just grab Octillery. If my opponent wants to end me, that's fine. And I will use an Aqua Patch on the non-Float Stone Vulpix, and then I will Flying Flip. And Polos, I'm playing Alolan Ninetales GX with Tapu Koko and Espeon-EX. Okay, so with a DC, my opponent knocks out my Tapu Koko. The whole idea behind Sylveon is to use Magical Ribbon, and that's exactly what my opponent does. So apparently his hand is not too great. And yeah, that gives us another turn of Flying Flip, which is really good. And this is what you want to do, like, you want to take advantage of this low dex and spread it a few times, or not this low dex, but this heavy evolution stage 2 dex, and then after you spread it enough damage, then you get to devolve your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, Flying Flip. The Ninetales you went against this weekend was running Giratina promo. No, it was running Glacian EX actually. But Azul's Ninetales was using Giratina promo. And hello Victini GX, thank you for being here. 75 of you online right now, that's pretty cool. Okay, the Float Stone indicates that my opponent will probably want to use well, looks like he's thinning his hand. Okay, that works. He's looking for a double Colorless to get a knockout on Koko, or a Fairy and DC gets a knockout on Koko with the Gardevoir, which I think would be a better choice. We see a DC, but on the Ralts. So, wow. And, okay, this works. This works for me. Do you recommend Ninetales in current standard? It's either that or Bulu Bolt. Yeah, Alolan Ninetales has been putting in some pretty good results so far. So it's a fairly decent deck. Okay, so I'm gonna evolve this Ninetales, and then I really want to Guzma up the Gardevoir and deal damage to that. Now that Ralts is definitely going to become a Gallade, right? So I cannot take a knockout this turn, but I can set up this Gardevoir GX to either get knocked out by Ninetales GX or to get knocked out by the Devolve, or what I could do is snipe 50 to that Ralts. And I'm liking that a lot better. I'm actually preferring that, I think. So I'm gonna Abyssal Hand here. And then I can actually knock out the Gardevoir GX now. I can knock out the Gardevoir GX. Is that worth doing so? I don't think so. Because if he hits me for a lot of damage, then I can just return it with Ice Path GX. So I'm gonna Ice Blade the Ralts, put pressure on him to evolve it, but then I can keep spreading. Yeah. Hello Austin Vance, thank you for being here. There we see the rare candy into Gallade, most likely. No, into Gardevoir GX, okay. And then we see an end, so my opponent might not even deal any damage to me this turn. What do you think about Koko GX on Standard? Well, Koko GX fits some niche decks like the Pikachu deck or like the Bikabulu deck. Wow, my opponent actually didn't get anything going this turn. That's pretty bad. Okay, but I'll take it. I'm gonna just Float Stone here, and I'm going to retreat and then spread a little bit more damage. I couldn't. I don't think I need to just yet. Not attaching energy this turn is not that big a deal, and now I have 3 knockouts set up. I have this Gardevoir, that Sylveon, and that Gardevoir GX ready to get knocked out by Espeon-EX. And you have a link to your deck lists. Arciano, all the deck lists I post in my videos are in the description of the videos of my YouTube channel. I showed the list before the video, but no, I don't have like a website or anything with deck lists. But every time I post a deck, the deck list is always in the description of the video. So I'm using this list today. Tomorrow this video will be uploaded to YouTube in the morning, and then in the description you can find the copy paste of the list, or in the beginning of the video, that's where you can see the list as well. Okay, so my opponent Acerola is up the active Gardevoir. That's fine, I think. He's going to evolve into Kirlia. However, if I had a DCE and I was able to knock out this Kirlia, then my opponent would be really hard pressed to deal with the Ninetales, the non-GX Alolan Ninetales. Okay, so we get a choice band. Maybe I should have just taken the knockout on the Gardevoir GX when I could have. Maybe that would have been better. Okay, I'll do this, and then I'll play the Koko. No, I'll leave a spot open for Espeon-EX, and I can go for Espeon this turn, and I think I will. I think Espeon getting me 2 prize cards seems really good. And because especially if I keep using Espeon, then he's forced to... Oh, I didn't mean to discard the Lele. That's okay, I have Acerola, so it's fine. It's fine. Okay, I don't know who to Aqua Patch to though. Depends on if I draw DCE or not. Okay, I do draw DCE. So I'm just gonna Aqua Patch into this other Ninetales. And then I'm going to retreat, and I'm going to devolve, get myself 2 prize cards, and then force my opponent to either burn rare candies to evolve, or he's never going to be able to evolve. Right? And he has 2 rare candies in the discard pile, so at maximum he will have access to 1 more. And yeah, no problem, guys. How do you think this matchup should be played ideally as a Ninetales player? Well, it should definitely be played like slow and steady wins the race. I probably made a misplay by not taking a knockout on the Gardevoir GX in the turn where he Acerola. But it's basically, you want to use Tapu Koko as much as possible, and then perhaps Ninetales GX as well, to try and set up a few knockouts with Espeon, or so that Alolan Ninetales GX can deal enough damage to actually get a knockout. Yeah, here we can respond. Here we can take a knockout. Like, we've set it up where double Guzma wins us the game, right? We can double Guzma the 2 Leles, and then we win the match. So that's very viable here. So we don't have to worry about the Gardevoir. So basically, because Gardevoir seems really hard to deal with for this, you try to either set up the Gardevoirs to get knocked out and you don't commit a lot of energy to the Ninetales so that they're not easy targets on the bench. And then you go for the easy pickings on the Lele's or something like that. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use the water to get a knockout on this Lele. And then I have the Guzma plus the DCE. Okay, I still need a choice band, but I have the Guzma in order to potentially try to get a knockout on this Lele. So that's the goal here. Knocking out the other Lele, not a Gardevoir, not anything. And Gardevoir will have a very difficult time taking a knockout here. Promoting the Oniguru, okay, because he has a Float Stone. Do you think it's 50-50 having said that? I think it probably is. I think the skill of the Gardevoir player and how he manages his bench, how he manages... Oh wow, he discarded the Gallade. How he manages his bench and how he manages the different... like the different resources they have and how they evolve their Pokemon and things like that. That's really important. Yeah, there's a victory. So by discarding the Gallade, my opponent was going to have a really hard time, and as long as I used Guzma to knock out the Ralts, then he was never going to be able to deal with my Alolan Ninetales, and therefore I was probably going to win that game. So yeah, we played the first game terribly. We played the second game a little bit better, but having access to Octillery was definitely a big differential. And best deck against Gardevoir excluding Metagross, well, I would say probably Espeon-Garb is pretty good against Gardevoir. Metagross Solgaleo as well. Solgaleo Rayquaza. And I guess Golisopod with Garbodor too. Probably have the best chances against Gardevoir. And also Greninja. Greninja has a really good Gardevoir matchup. So yeah guys, this will be it for Alolan Ninetales. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the Pikachu EX deck. But for those of you guys who are online, stay right here and I'll be back with Pikachu.